All right, the weekend buzz. Let's talk about all the happenings this weekend. Starting on Friday, we will kick it off in our hometown, Frankfurt. The St. Francis Italian Festival is upon us. Some music, some drinks. What do they have? Bouncy houses.
I don't know that they do back in our day, they used to do a full-blown,
Here comes old people talk here.
carnival rides.
Back in our day. Yeah, no, you're right, though.
I know
They
I
had
am.
the Scrambler. It was like the water safari, Enchanted Forest.
Yeah.
Like that section of the dry rides with all the old stuff that is like 30, 40 years old that you
And the
shouldn't.
carnies.
Yeah. That's like what they brought in for the St. Francis Festival.
In the past, there have been bounce houses there and certain things for the kids to do. But the big thing is the live entertainment there all weekend and the food.
Yeah.
Talk about the sausage and the peppers and the fried dough.
Pizza
and
free, as the old people would say, as they would call
the
it.
auxiliary. Those
The
women,
ladies' auxiliary.
they work hard frying that dough.
They do work hard.
So Friday night, Showtime will be there. 8 o'clock, but at 6 o'clock, the Frankfurt Schuyler Jazz Band and Chorus perform. So that's a really awesome thing that the kids get to perform. So Friday night, big name Showtime is there. Saturday, they do the, the parade?
Yeah, they drive a riding lawnmower.
It is so funny if you've never seen it.
It's worth the price of admission, which is free.
Everything here is free. You don't have to pay to get in. The music is free.
They create a train, I should finish that thought, that there's a train and the engine is the riding lawnmower.
And they put kids in the train. It is quite the scene if you've never seen it before.
Starts at the church and it goes up to the club.
Yes. Saturday. After that, Anthony LaBarbera and the Fast will be there. You have to bring your own chairs, though. That's one thing that they want you to know. Bring lawn chairs and stuff to sit in because they will not provide seating. Sunday at 11 a.m., there's a bocce ball tournament. And then they're doing a chicken barbecue from 12 to 3 or until sold out. And there's food available every Friday starting at 12 p.m. and Saturday starting at 12 p.m. So, yeah.
No music on Sunday?
No music on Sunday.
Yeah.
Nope. They close it out with the chicken barbecue and then they're done at 3 o'clock. So Friday and Saturday nights are the
spend all the money on Showtime. That's a big booking right there.
Well, Sunday is a day of rest, though, too.
I'm sure a lot of rest up there. All right, let's go south to Madison, Bouckville. This is a ginormous event every year.
Yeah.
The June Antique Show. This is 6790 State Route 20. We've never been, but the rest of the state has.
Big deal for antique collectors. Yeah. I remember our wedding. Remember we had a hard time?
I remember our wedding.
Remember that the antique show was the same weekend and we were having a hard time finding accommodations for our guests from out of town because people were staying in Utica for the antique show.
Yeah, and it's an hour away. But yeah, so this starts Friday, goes through Sunday, and there's over 400 antique dealers, inventory of all sorts of things. Pets are welcome. Keep them on a leash. That's a good rule anywhere you bring your pet. And admission is free.
And the big thing here, this June show, they say that you get the same experience, but the August show is what brings the huge crowd. So if you read on further, August is like the big show, but they say that this one
I'm not going to downplay this. I feel like it's going to be big
I'm not downplaying it, but I'm just telling you,
vendors.
If you can't make it in June,
a lot of old stuff.
The August show still takes place.
All the stuff that they didn't sell in June, they bring back in August, and it's even older.
Oh my God, stop it.
All right, Beach Boys at the Stanley. I think I was premature with my John Stamos talk last week.
Well, now they're actually in Utica.
Uncle Jesse is going to be in Utica. That's a big deal.
Yep, $29.50. Tickets start at Stanley Theater. Great place to see a show.
I bet you that is a fun event, though.
My mom was all excited about it. Yeah.
I don't know. You're not going to know the answer to this, but Brian Wilson, is he still around?
I have no idea.
Anyone know? No? Okay.
You're old.
Not as old as the Beach Boy. Let's talk about wine. That's something that we like to talk about.
This is a huge event. Wine in the Wilderness is at the Utica Zoo from 6 to 9 p.m. with over 21 wine taste vendors there. And you get the animals, too, which is awesome. So you get to sample New York State wines and live music by Last Left. There's food trucks and a wide variety of other vendors there as well. If you're not there for the wine, there will be other things for you to look at or buy. Tickets are on sale now at the Utica Zoo or at the following places. You can buy them at Ilian Wine and Spirits, Bremer's Wine and Liquors, The Liquor Loft, Seneca Wine and Liquors, Valley Wine and Liquors, Ann Street Wine and Liquor.
Every liquor store in the area.
Every liquor store in the Valley will be selling tickets to Wine in the Wilderness. So your pre-sale ticket is $30 for members. $35 if you're not a member at the Utica Zoo. At the door, you're going to pay $40 if you're not a member and $35 if you are a member. DDs get a $20 admission because they will not be drinking.
You kind of went quickly with Last Left. You know, we just gave Showtime a little love, but Last Left is a great band.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good music, animals, wine.
And the weather is supposed to be beautiful on Saturday.
Great weekend. We finally have spring weather now that it's June. Pretty pumped about that. Utica Pride Festival is at Mohawk Valley Community College. That starts at 10 a.m. and goes until 4. And this is the OCPA's second Utica Pride Festival, a family-friendly event that will include vendors, community resources, performers, and more. So let's line up the time. So you can go right from there to the zoo. Boom, Saturday.
If you want to do something before the zoo, the Mohawk Village-wide garage sales start at 8 a.m. on Saturday. Sales throughout the village. And if you want a list of the sales, they will be giving out a list of them at the fire department on 28 Columbia Street at 7:30 a.m.
All right. We got a lot. People are selling
garage
stuff.
Sales.
Antiques, garage sales, wine.
We had a garage sale.
I'm probably
going
to buy one of those things on that list. All right. Sunday.
There's a craft market at Woodland Brewery from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. They do this on the first Sunday of every month. We featured this on the first Sunday in May. Woodland is just a great place. I know that we seem to mention them every week, but they support local business, and it really is a great place to be outside. Their beer is fantastic, and they even have root beer and other things for the kids. Their food is really, really good.
Bring the pet.
It's an outdoor market on the first Sunday of every month, and they'll be filling their lawn with crafts and vendors, drinks, food, and live music. So this week, the music is Jake Lozo, 2 p.m.
So good stuff. Great weather. We're finally into June, creeping up into summer. And the festivals, we're going to get you starting next week. We've got a whole list of farmers markets that are starting to pop up. Live music all over the place. So it's a good time to be alive in the 315.
The farmers markets that have already started, just to let you know, Dodgeville's farmers market are on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And that's at Plow Park, corner of South Main Street and Kramer Lane. And then the other farmers market that has already started for the season is Little Falls. And that's at M&T Bank Lot and Albany Street. And that's Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon.
Right next to each other. You can hit them both.
Yep. The rest of them are either June or July, and we'll do a farmer's market piece.
All right. Have a great weekend. We'll see you out there.
Thank you for tuning in to another Love Living Local episode. Before you head out to support all things Central New York, we just have one ask of you. Please help us share the love we have for our community by sharing this podcast with a neighbor of yours. We truly appreciate you. In fact, you are one of the many reasons we love living local.